Hello, Debbie here from Easy Piano Styles. Last week we were talking about the G blues scale and the G blues form. We're going to do a quick review of that, and then I'm going to give you a little exercise on putting them together. So let's review the G blues scale. G, B flat, C, D flat, D, F, G. We'll do that in the shuffle rhythm. And I'm just doing it with the 1 and 2 finger. You can do it with 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. Now I'm going to do it 2 octaves. You want to get really comfortable with that and do that. Whoops. I lost my bearings there for a second. Get really comfortable with doing the G blues there, and then you do your left hand. And then what you can do is, there's your G7. You do that for 4 measures. Now we're going to the C7 for 2. And back to the G7. Now we do the D7. Back to the C7, and now the G7. Now what we can do is, I used to always teach people that you should be doing the G scale while you're doing this, but let's try something a little different. I just want you to pick 3 or 4 notes in the right hand that you are going to use as your riff, as your little musical idea. So my musical riff is going to be, alright? Now I'm going to vary that in different ways. I might play it up here, I might do it faster, slower, I might add a little note or 2 here and there. See if you can still hear that, the ways that I'm just varying that riff. That's where you're going to start to, if you're dealing with the right hand, you're adding a little bit of rhythm to that, and you're trying to keep track of where you are. You might even want to say G, G, C7. I also find it helps to look at the chord in front of you, so you could write out the form, the 4 G7s, 2 C7s, 2 G7s, 2 D7s, and back to the G7. You could write that out so you can kind of visually see where you are in the form, and then you're going to pick that little riff, pick a riff out, 4 or 5 notes, vary that riff, speed it up, slow it down, take it up a pitch, change the rhythm, play around it, add a couple of notes, all kinds of things that you can try to just experiment with how you can embellish upon that little melody that you have. And the important thing is to not play too many notes, not try to overdo it or overthink it. Just keep it simple and vary it in very simple ways. And the idea is that you're using that in addition to the chord to try to develop your coordination between the right and the left hand when you're improvising, and to just start to invent and hear how the blues scale could fit into whatever chord that you're using in the left hand. That's one of the cool things about it. Okay, have fun. Bye-bye.